Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sleepy. We're gonna be spending a little bit of time here crafting some blood runes and drifting you off to sleep. It's gonna be a relaxing hour, not too much. Nothing exciting is gonna happen. It's gonna be very chill, very sleepy. I'm starting out here at the altar. If we have a look around, we got our stuff. We got all of our chipped essence and a bunch 2 chip, which we're gonna get a listen to right now. And that's gonna be a nice sound that we're gonna enjoy over the next hour here. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that the day was good for you. I don't plan on rushing these chips by any means. We're just going to be letting things happen as they happen. If you peek around everything, like, very cool area. All the blood pools, the skulls and the blood. And then we'll head back down to mine some more. Plop down our little agility shortcut and start mining again. So we'll get our next inventory. And we'll do this over and over again. I like to think we have ourselves a nice little audio. The sound here of, well, there's no sound actually, as far as the mining is concerned, which I do wish had a bit more, how you say, ASMR to it. We just go back and forth, getting ourselves with. Maybe I'm gonna peek at my stats and look at, show off a little bit. It's my ultimate Iron Man, who, as we can see, has level 88 Runecrafting already. I'm pretty happy with that. We're slowly making our way. To the eventual max ultimate Iron Man, that is. And slowly but surely we get, and I look and see, because I'm having my stats up, I don't even realize that it's time to go. I don't have any space. And then we will hop we will stand, and then we'll eventually get to the altar. the first of the two altars. This one here, we gotta make these blocks a little dark. Put a little evil in them. So you could be efficient, you could run and do the chipping, which you can do slow enough that it still sounds okay. But at the same time, like, there could be too many clicks going on, and then it just sounds like, yeah, too much. Let's just get these last ones chipped, and we can get back to mining. Okay. Do a little audio test. And now I feel like I can't. Oh no. I forgot the I put. You see what's going on is I don't have music. We lost our. And then see it. No, not this one. No, I don't. This won't stop. Okay, get rid of that. I totally forgot that there's a way to keep your music from going off. And don't worry, I definitely figured it out. And then we'll definitely be keeping the track that we choose very delicately. There are a lot of very, very good, relaxing, and enjoyable music tracks to listen to fall asleep. And we'll try and use those ones as opposed to the ear-grating, like, boss battle areas. You know, there's a music track for everything. But we want the ones to mine. Maybe eventually to chop some wood. Or, fishing. Fishing and farming. Those are going to be very laid back. Easy to listen to. Look at these crystals, they get all up in my way. I can't see what I'm doing. Gotta run past my skeleton buds. And then we run. We got bats and skeletons, skulls and blood. Really doesn't seem like the relaxing, chill vibe place. But yet, it's probably one of the most chill things to do. Get ourselves some of that juicy runecrafting experience. and then get back into chipping. It's all the chipping content you've wished for, and now it's here. Yeah, okay, there we go. We found how to fix the audio. Oh, yeah, and just in time because we're getting all sorts of random music playing. So I'll go find this area's track. And now we're locked in. Make our ruins and get back to it. Okay, we're getting there. And then let's slide back down. Yeah, I don't know who made the choice to not have a mining sound. I mean, we're mining, we're chiseling, but the only sound you get is when the essence runs out. But we've got our music, and we've got each other. I really like this music. It's a little foreboding, but it's all gonna be okay. So we're just gonna mine our way to sleep. I also like being in these areas where these people have lots of pets there. Like we got a little Herbie behind us. And all the Runecrafting pets, of course. Could never be so lucky. Hop. Just a hop, skip, a jump away. Ooh. It's like our blocks are getting haunted. Very, very interesting sounds to come out of that thing. Not like our chipping sounds. Chipping is where we want to be. Because that's just a tiny bit of crafting experience that we're getting on top of our mining, and most importantly, the Runecrafting experience. It's all important. You don't always have to be paying full attention and grinding away. You can take a step back and do something slow. You know, what are you watching on TV right now? What TV show is on the go? Because you definitely don't have to sit and stare and watch yourself mine essence. That's what people seem to forget when they talk about how much they hate doing something that is so seemingly monotonous. I like to think there's something, beautiful about it. Something enjoyable for sure. We're not constrained to trying to make so much XP an hour. That's when you'll get stressed out. And that's when playing a video game isn't even fun anymore. So it's all about relaxing. Finding your way. Maybe you do like to play like that. Maybe this isn't your place to escape. But I'm sure you have one too. After a long day of having your brain fry from PVM, perhaps. Maybe you do raids. It's nice to sit back and maybe just listen to the sounds of the game we all know and love. I find this to be faster than you'd even expect. Granted, I have a few things in my inventory that don't need to be there. But those are just UIM things. If you're interested though, I am certainly going to plant those tree seeds. They are camphors, I believe. I believe that's how you say it. It's camphor, not camphor. But I couldn't bear to throw them away. I just have to wait for my other ones to finish growing, and then they'll be replaced. They take quite some time too, so that won't be for another day or two. So in the meantime, we just craft our blood runes. Run through our field of bat friends. And onwards back to the actual altar. And it's so dramatic to make you do this whole big run. See this guy over here? Just totally living his own life, doing his own thing. Kind of emo-pilled. He's like, doesn't even want to look at the people that come to craft their runes. He's like, I got my own stuff to look at. I got some crystals over here to keep an eye on. That presumably seem to just grow out of the blood here. There's a lot of questions to be asked. That's for sure. We'll chip those away. See, look what he's looking at. Nothing, just a big old pile of rocks. Like, I guess you can keep an eye on these crystals. Maybe they're maybe they don't stop growing. He's got to keep an eye on them. Shave them down every once in a while. We hope you're staying hydrated as well. Don't forget to make sure you've had some water before you've gotten into bed, gotten yourself ready for sleep. And while I'm on these, it appears my dog would like to go outside for a puppy bathroom break. Imagine that. Not a problem. I shall be here to guide you still. As we will just finish this inventory very shortly. And see, like nothing even happened. Do you at home have any pets? Are they snuggled up with you? Or are they not allowed to share the bed? This is a common topic. Heated discussion, a debate even. I enjoy it personally, though I do not have any major allergies. That's kind of a big deal breaker, I would say. The main reasoning behind not wanting to sleep with your animal, I would say. Furry pillows, furry sheets. Oh, if they have dirty paws, then they're not coming in the bed that day. No, no, no. That's where we put the foot down. Look at this skeleton just eyeballing me while I'm chipping. Like, I'm just chipping. Well, he's staring me down. And there's a guy behind me, too. He's probably like, wow, you know you can do that faster. And to him I say, I know. Just a little too sleepy to get it done that quick right now. He's got some armor on for mining, which I don't know if it helps here or not. Sound off in the comments as to whether or not the Varrock armor is any beneficial to essence mining. Like, I actually don't know. I'm not too sure on that. Granted, I do not think I would trade off my full robes of the eye set. Which, let me say, is amazing. Like, to have as many runes right now as I do is strictly because of that. Probably have like half. I think that's like the math on it, isn't it? Almost doubles. I shouldn't give you misinformation like that. Let us look up the robes of the eye. Raiments. Raiments. What word is that? Why not just say clothes? Why not just say robes? Each piece of the outfit grants a 10% bonus, and an additional 20% bonus is provided when wearing the full set for a maximum bonus of 60%. They do not provide additional experience. And then there's the recolors. These are all obtained from Guardians of the Rift. If you are interested in wondering, perhaps, where do I get these robes that magically give me 60% more runes of runecrafting? Well, that would be your answer. Guardians of the Rift. It will take a little while. I do remember that being a sort of lengthy grind, as those abyssal pearls were quite rare. The Wikipedia says it should take around roughly 180 games or 630 searches at the Guardian reward pool, basically, which can... Oh, and that's interesting. The hat can also be attuned to an imbued tiara. The tuning does not consume the tiara. That's very interesting. So I could make I do believe I have a achievement diary task left. I think it's one of the last runecrafting ones for making so many earth runes in one go. I could attune a tiara to this set, and another inventory slot is saved. Ultimate Iron Man tech, guys, come on. Obviously, you can store it in your magic wardrobe, in your POH, which is beyond helpful for me, of course, because it's a robe set that I can actually keep, and I don't have to keep it in a looting bag or in a stash unit or something. Yeah, it definitely makes... Oh, actually, I think... Oh. No, that's funny. I think I've way over-leveled to do all of those achievement diaries. So I have the level to do so. But it's very cool, like you can complete certain achievements with less runes in the one-go ones, where you gotta make, you know, a full, what would normally be a full inventory of nature runes to craft 56, all of them being doubled. You can do it at like 19. Only 19 runes you gotta bring. Those are inventory slots for me to save. So again, I guess, to reiterate the fact that I am playing on an Ultimate Iron Man currently. I do also have a main account, though, that is maxed and currently hunting pets. And pretty much just learning more and more difficult content. I have been recently trying to learn the gauntlet. It has been quite the difficult task, as you probably have seen too, I've been able to teleport to Prifdinus, and from there I would like to really make some endgame moves on this account. And obviously if I were able to efficiently pull a full crystal set with the bow, we would be cruising through a lot more, as opposed to what I had joked about with everyone in the clan about only using my rune crossbow and ruby bolts in raids until we get a bofa, or twisted bow. Hilarious. But currently my only option. Now perhaps you out there are thinking, that's probably okay, that's fine. I do need to learn chambers quite a bit more. I am very not good. I say that because I've only ever done some learners, and this was probably over a year ago now, so I would be quite rusty to jump back in. The majority of my raid experience is, as you could assume, at TOA, the Tombs of Amascut, where I thought there was a little bit more of like a mid-game player learning curve, if that makes any sense, with the invocations and being able to slowly increase your difficulty, as opposed to Chambers kind of has a lot of rooms to learn, and if not, oh, I just murdered that skeleton. I am so sorry to everyone. I might even I'm just so sorry. The skeleton did not have it coming, and kind of made a sound when it died, so if that was bothersome too, then even more apologies. I'll chip some essence for you really quick. You know, this poor guy, this skeleton behind me is like missing a hand, and he's looking at a pile of bones on the ground like I could probably pick those up and reuse them. But you know what? We're not gonna, or we won't leave those bones to waste. We're gonna make sure we do our diligent work and put those to rest. There we go. I'd be interested to know what your runecrafting level is. Sound off in the comments. Runecrafting levels, please. And what sort of content do you look for while you're doing what we would call AFK grinds, like we are doing here? Do you like it to be calm and relaxing to go along with calm and relaxing content in game? Or do you prefer to see somebody else doing perhaps very difficult content? Or just just being very excited and loud and boisterous. As it may be more attention grabbing. It may hold your attention. Perhaps too much so to focus on your AFK activity. Well, let me know. Let me know your reasoning. Here at Sleepy, on my Sleepy channel, we will hopefully have a little bit of both. I would like most of our content to be listen-toable, to fall asleep in the background while you're doing work or playing your game. And eventually, maybe, people will be more interested into where the account is and maybe what things go on behind the scenes. So maybe some progression videos. Maybe I could show you me learning the gauntlet, the corrupted gauntlet. Though, if I were to do those sort of things, I believe the commentary would need to be live, while recording, for the most natural responses. Which can be a little bit more difficult to ascertain the time. But we're making progress here. This here is where we're starting from. We can't expect to be the most listened to sleep channel on YouTube. That's too high of goals. Today we're going to be happy with what we've done. And we're doing it to help others, not just myself. Though I want to make something that I too could fall asleep to. That I could watch and listen to on a regular basis. There's no use getting hard on yourself for something you're just learning. How very odd. My microphone disconnected. And that took a moment to figure. But don't worry, we're back. We're still here. We're still dozing off. Tell you of where we're going next, perhaps. I think because I need some smithing levels, we may be going to a little mini game called The Giant's Foundry, which it will be a very expensive but I'd say a very quick way of getting a whole lot of smithing experience for an Ultimate Iron Man. With the method that I am going to use, you'll sure see why it's expensive, because it just eats up GP. But luckily I have a decent amount stored for such a grind. And what else do we need it for on an Iron Man, right? Make my own ruins, I ain't buying those. And then, we have a lot of other grinds to start chipping away at that will make me more money back anyway. Because on back to that gauntlet talk, it only took me I only did like 5 runs. I had my very first corrupted and some practice gauntlets while I was learning, and man, I think I made like a pretty decent chunk of change with all the alkables. I probably averaged out about 100k per run, which for a no items needed, nothing, just have to unlock Prif and know how to do some Zontan, that's some good money. If I end up doing that, I'm going for the full crystal set, the Bofa. I hadn't fully committed to that idea on the Ultimate because it's a bit more of a it's not a storable set. So basically my plan, if I were to get it, would have to be basically to run raids right away. Get me some like full Missouri to store in the POH, or you could probably run raids with like chambers with Crystal and Bofa. Basically, it would unlock a lot more end game content, that's for sure. But at the same time, it's a long grind for a set that'll eventually get like just destroyed. So I'm not sold. Maybe if there's any others that have played an Ultimate Iron Man, have some opinions. Maybe you thought, wow, this grind was not going to be worth it, but I ended up absolutely loving my crystal armor after the fact. And granted, it would be very RNG dependent if I were to get my enhanced before all of the armor seeds, whether or not I got 2, because then you could get a blade of Saeldor. The blade on Saeldor? I don't know. Like, there are definitely benefits to it. But am I lucky? And am I good at the gauntlet? Tell you one thing, I'm definitely not good at it yet. Though I was pleased with myself to know I can do it. It appears I am finished my coffee, which is nice. I love a hot coffee to start the day, which is ironic that I'm starting my day drinking coffee here and ending your day and possibly drifting everyone off to sleep here. I'd be interested to know if there are any returning viewers who may perhaps be viewers from the Chunk account, or perhaps the Hardcore Iron Man. I still do have access. I don't want to play hardcore in any sort of sleepy sense, that's for sure. But something as like a Chunk account could very well make for a chill vibe setting. And if maybe that was something that drew your attention before and you're more interested in seeing that again, there could be ideas to be cooked up. There may even be perhaps some glimpses of my main account to come. I was last seen hunting the Zulrah pet, and was very pleased to notice that going back to Zulrah more recently, that is the very beginning of 2026, it was profitable, like more than usual. Something has done something to the price of scales where every drop is just great. Especially when you get the 500 scale drop with your scales, it ends up being like I think you end up with over 130k in scales just alone. So that's nothing to shake your head at for kills that take, a minute and a half. Which is, again, maybe another selling point to the BOFA idea. I'm not too rich on my main account, so that is still the gear I'll use there. Without a mega rare to my name. Something to really see if I can show it off here on the recording of these big stones. If you see the shape of them, and then you look at the shape of our hats, that's the same thing, right? Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I've been staring at these rocks for too long, but the shape, like the little curve, like point at the top, it's got the little curve point at the top, like, not that would make sense that they're similarly designed, or they use that as like a design reference because this is the hub of Runecrafting that isn't Guardians of the Rift. But what an interesting thing to note. Those rocks are on my head, on my hat. These little floaty guys are always cool too. Float away. Floating on around. Cool. In the land of Arceus. I recently saw that on the Wikipedia as the proper pronunciation. Because I always liked Arceus. I can't remember. There's a Pokemon that's like named that or something. Maybe it's also Arceus. Maybe I've just been saying that name wrong. Yeah, I do like Pokemon too. Pokemon's pretty cool. If you had to choose your starter Pokemon, would it be Charmander? Would it be Squirtle? Or would it be Bulbasaur? There's no real wrong answer, but I think I would have... I know I chose Charmander. I still would. Just a warm little fella. He does turn into a big angry fire breather, but at first, it's just a warm little guy. I'm gonna go chip my blocks at a different spot. Get a different view. We'll do it over at the agility spot so we can see the different colored crystals. And so, I don't know, questions about these crystals that grow around here. Like, clearly these ones aren't in the blood, so they're not red ones. So crystals must be able to soak up what's around them? Would that mean that those green ones behind us are like the soul crystals? Hence the soul altar being over there? And it like sucks up souls? It's possible. I won't say it's impossible. Oh yeah, that was a good chip. It was a good chip sesh. And we'll get back to our hat blocks. It takes up my whole screen. Should probably do something about that. There we go. And we're back to mining away. Oh, this guy's got a little like the Callisto pet. Big bear. Big bear. You like a big bear. You know, I think I'll pose one final question. I know I've asked so many questions. Just very bothersome of me while you're trying to sleep. But how do we feel of... I'm doing long pauses to let the music kind of more wash over you as opposed to just my voice. And so that it's not just a stream of jumbled words, because I know if I were to keep talking, it may not be worthwhile. So if I slow down and choose what to say, when to say it, it may be a little bit more easy to fall asleep to. My other thought even is to perhaps separate maybe I'll do a commentary-less post just to see how people like the sound of the game sounds themselves. I'll look into something that has some consistent music and, you know, some maybe not chipping, but we'll have some sort of chipping ASMR in replace. Where you won't know you're missing either. There's nothing to miss. We're just hanging out. We're here to chit chat. And just to either end or start your day in the most relaxing way we can. might even make this our last trip to the altar. If you're not asleep by now, I sure hope there's another video lined up. I'll be working on making enough of these that there will always be one to watch. In your time of need. I'd say this is the last time we'd be chipping away, but we know it won't be. We'll chip together again soon. And so, I mean, thank you. Thank you for falling asleep to the chip. This is the last 3, 2, 1. That's that. Let's give it a little top. And with that there, guys, thank you again. We'll see you again in another evening where we'll be sleepy again, and we'll send you off as relaxingly as we can. Until next time, sleep well.